Well, here we go. Getting into it. Going to be headed towards that B-bomb site. So, waiting for the smoke to go down. It's already been thrown into the air. It's going to be the short position instead towards Catwalk. And Cypher goes down. The first set of dualies hit the floor. Essential taking a fight to Nexa. And with that kind of an opening, it is looking fantastic to begin with. BC.Game, in fact, they're saying, you know what? We might as well save the armor. This we're so far away. Jacob's showing up, but again, you can see that they're never going to be able to punch through. You could look for exits if you want to. But to be honest, there's no chance you're going to be reclaiming this bomb site. You didn't have the kit to begin with, so this was one of the consequences. Nicely done. Pretty simple stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Good round. Great round to be taking. And I think for Bay, it just maybe settles the argument a little bit for us about, you know, taking that series off. And they've had a pretty extensive break, you know what I mean? So for them, you know, taking that break off and then heading in towards this one and making it look good. I mean, it just settles and they're not cold. They're still pretty crisp. Not had a little looking at the end there, but no difference to be made.
That isn't an issue yet, but it certainly could be when you haven't really done much other than you're now trying to take a bit of mid control. Cypher going to see the first contact here, ready for more. Yeah, this is the Cypher that we'd want to see. He was really good in the last series, so going to be a big output for him if you could keep that going. 35 seconds here, and Bait in a lot of trouble if they want to try and win this round. It's going to have to be an absolutely insane blast onto the bomb site. 30 seconds now as they try and creep their way out. The first point of contact here against Prime Taps. He is in the corner waiting for it. 20 seconds. Oh, the timing is sickening, and that's going to be the round here. Nicely done.
Great shutdown, isn't it, right? It's all about patience right at the end there. Super impressive work. Try as best we can to shut down a lot of this early pressure. And I think having maybe any bit of mid presence, even if it isn't as T-side with the 8 would be. Now, T-side AWPing Mirage is really difficult, I will say first of all. But you still feel like there's ideas, right? Bait have shown how good their Mirage can be. Dance with the double a little bit, it feels. 35 seconds, we got to go. Kenzazor leading the charge. This ramp play is probably one of the more awkward ones to clear, and Firebox doesn't help either. It's a pretty deep setup. BC.Game just not taking fights until they need to. This could work out really well, and it does. Nork finds one. That's an important start. A second behind is 2. That's such a good setup by BC.Game. It's so deep in towards that A site, and it works so damn well. So, I'm concerned. I'm worried. That's for sure. Towards mid, I like this from Jake. We got the support of Cypher too. They're trying to flash their way in to T-side, but actually just going to run straight in towards this setup. It's so nasty. Jacob was actually boosted on top of Cypher. I don't think it was actually on purpose, but it worked out well because they get short control.
Yeah, they're doing absolutely fine here. Hetrick comes swinging out. Still, very, very good defense being put up so far. Alex gets one in return, but they're going to lose to Senthiel, and they know exactly where Alex is. He should be dead every time. Grenade bounces over. It nearly kills him outright. 19 health left here. Wow, no, it's not much he could have done, I think. Prime Taps will find another double kill, and BC.Game.
I guess the warm-up, I guess you could call it, or playing the most recent series. When we've asked this, and when we've been casting quite a few of these finals, I've asked this. The last 3 we have done, the team who played the later semi-final is warmed up coming into the game, has won. No matter what the favorites are, no matter what the kind of expectations are, it's always that team that have just played a game that come in that have won. It's 3 for 3 so far, and it's looking like more of the same here.
Yeah, so far so good, at least. MPL. He needs a miracle. 20 health left. There's an HE on Nork. It might just be the grenade that kills him. See? Okay, goes a little bit too far into the corner. So he survives. Probably the most scary way to die there. Does relocate to play around the smoke. I like the idea, but oh, it's already been peaked. They just absolutely were sure that was going to happen. So well done. Yeah, this is a potential weakness. I'm not going to lie. There is a chance this A-bomb site is going to get run down. You can the smoke showing up on the one side, blocking off Jacob. He is going to try and push his way through, so I can respect that. He really wants to make sure that Prime Taps is not going to be playing this position alone. And that's nice. Good teammate here in Jacob. Unfortunately, he still goes down. And Prime Taps, they're just pre-fire. I don't think they actually knew for sure. I think that's just Hetrick saying, you know what, if I spam you a little bit, you're probably going to give up on it. Oh dear, though. Nork showing up, and the smoke was fading. Nobody was ready for that. Bates, you've built this round so nicely. It's pretty much locked in already, but now there's a chance you're going to lose it anyway. Nexa, he barely goes down. Could have had a bit of a double kill. Nork back here. The bomb is picked up on Kenzisor, so going to be a bomb plant happening on the other side. Shot doesn't ring through, but it's so unbelievably close, and he's got the 5-7 out, trying to hunt it down. Kenzisor and spam on the other side here. MPL to take him down. That is such a close round. They could have very, very easily lost this one, Bait, and they shouldn't have been that close because they got both the opening kills on Jacob. 6,500 on Nork, nearly 7,500 on Prime Taps, so it's a lot of money to chew through right now. It can be done, though. Prime Taps, wide swing, and that actually works unbelievably well. The crouch in to nearly get the double spray down, but they somehow survive, and in fact, they somehow turn it into a 4 versus 2. That's going to be... if you go back and view the demo on this one for BC.Game, you're going to think, come on, like, that's supposed to be our round. But it's not, and it will be a 4th for Bait. Well done. A bomb side. It does feel like Bait are sort of saying, hey, you know what? We can defeat Prime Tabs. We can find a way through.
Yeah.
Smoke's going up again. It's the same dilemma. Prime Tabs, he has to respect it. I don't think he can play in front of this. Yeah, if they have retake protocols right now for BC.Game, you've got to try and find a way to do it right. 5-on-5 for a retake. It can absolutely be done. Oh, there's a great start. Blowing open the smoke with an HE and stopping the bomb from even going down. Great work to begin with. Now, unfortunately, he's going to get a grenade right to the forehead, so brutal beginning, but, you know, at least they did something here. 4 versus 4 in the after plant here. There's plenty of smokes and grenades on the BC.Game side, so I don't know how much they practice this. It looks like they are. We're just going to be relocating. I still think this is very winnable. This is the A bomb side. You can absolutely retake this.
Yeah, why not? Flash around that corner. Doesn't affect one of them. A second flash that comes through. 2-for-1 trades in favor of BC.Game. They're ramping up. It's 2 left alive. But Hedrick is zoned in on that bomb. Smoke down. Hits his shot. Looks for a second. Knows where it is. He's got a spam. This is getting awkward. Knife out. Oh, he's got it as well. How did the knife miss? And how did MPL miss? What has happened?
And it's a 7-4. Devastating news for Bait, who must have thought that round was in the bag.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit gut-wrenching for them as well, right? Thought they had a really good chance. Cypher gets posted there by MPL on the trade.
I think they just run right in there, and it could have been a big problem. But at least now he's kind of closer. Setting up for potential crossfire. Here we go. The execute's coming in. It is round number 12. Nice. And Essential. Strong opening shot to take down one player. It's going to be Nexa trying to line up the multi-kill, but unfortunately, look at how far away they are. Nork is thinking there's got to be some mid-component to this fight, but there isn't. They're all coming through the B hallways. Bomb planted, and surely Bait are going to be able to get up the 5th round here. I can't see them losing this one.
No, agreed. It should be locked in place and done so with ease too. Dildo, swing, and a find. Alright.
I mean, it's the first one, but...
yeah, it's just so much more that needs to be done.
It's so far away. The time is already so low. He's going to try and go for the... okay, he just actually taps it. That's kind of sick. Comes back, goes for it once again. The knife is out this time. Surely it's going to connect. He gets the headshot. He must have been out of time, right? There's no way. Yeah, he comes close. It would have been sick if he had a couple of more seconds. Nice attempt, honestly, but at the end of it, it is going to be a 5th round.
Got to flex their muscles a little bit. You in this pistol game is right back on. But you can't rely on just the pistols. The gun rounds are still, for the most part, look better towards BC.Game. Hence the lead. Oh! A shot by Alex.
Yeah, let's go. Get this one started right away. Cypher is up for the hunt. Essential hoping to hit somebody through the smoke. Not really connecting. Bomb planted. And BC.Game. First kill of the after plant goes the way of Jacob, and I do love this. They're pushing away from the bomb. Normally you see this sort of CT spawn, but pushing into jungle and that connected position. There is a smoke and a kit, so you gotta be careful you don't get too far away. There we go. Straight on it. Alex fighting up top. Do they know the defuse is happening? And it's gonna be the round 1 at the end here for Bates. Once you see that smoke going down, they must know what the next step in that is, and it didn't really seem like BC.Game were quick enough to react.
Open towards the next round and having that better recon as quickly as you can.
Well, we're going to see if this is going to pay off or not. It is definitely risky. Cypher Very, very nice. You could see him pre-aiming that. He's ready to swing so fast, and in transition just picks up the M4, ready to keep going here. This should be a shutdown for Kansas. Oh my god, nobody was ready. He comes bursting out of the smoke and just mauls them in the corner. It's got to be one of the sickest multi-sprays we've seen in a minute there with an MP9. And now Prime taps in the corner. If they had a grenade, he'd be dead already. Goes a bit wide, trying to land the kill. He's already done a little bit of damage, but remember, he is so close to death here. Oh, not quite ready. If he shot that bullet, I think he would have had it, but... Nice nade. Jacob has to eat that one. You gotta wonder if that round for Kansas, or I mean, one thing is winning it, but it's gotta fire the team up surely as well. That could be the turnaround moment here where Bait come back into it and actually take over the game. How crazy would that be? Look at him now. Cleaning it up. Bomb in the middle. Smoke, sure. They did throw it, but NPL decides, you know, there's a second here where I can take a bit of a peek. They're gonna be shooting. Prime taps at the back of the head and...
Gonna fall off of that window control. That's been a big fight throughout this game so far, as being mid control, and BC.Game just not even going to test it this time. They don't need to. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Don't like that. Don't like that from Brian Taps.
I mean, it's a super fun thing to try and do, but obviously when it backfires like this, it's also scary. Is anyone going to be helping out that shadow position at all? It feels like Alex needs a bit of help at the moment, and nobody's coming. Next is just holding it. He's saying, okay, just stick around. Eventually, you're going to have to move. Really patient from both sides. Hetrick on the other side of it. He's going to continue the spray. Could have very nearly been a double. And Nexus rewarded for that patience. Oh. He waited for like 20 seconds for Alex to do something.
It continues to be back and forth. That's just so important for the T side, who were starting to feel like they're losing a little bit of control. Is Mork going to get cleared here? Not effectively, that's for sure. And actually, Hetrick misses a shot. Molly goes down, but that won't make a difference. Cypher just goes through Nork.
Yeah, I love it. Get out of his way. He's here to murder people. Next, going to be taking out Kansas. What a quick turnaround. The BC.Game just re-summoning some form that looked lost for a minute. It really did not look like they were going to be able to turn this around in such a fashion, but...
reclaiming a stakeholder momentum and also just keeping it rolling with it, and it's impressive to see just how scary actually they can be, honestly. BC.Game back into a lead on this T side, rightfully so, trying to not fall into the traps, but it can also be really costly.
Oh yeah, no question about that. Can they do it again? Coming through the smoke. Hetrick's going to get the one, but he does get traded almost immediately. So still a favorable situation here. No bomb plant yet, but it is being attempted in the back line, and so much utility landing in front of this connector position that it's just very hard for Bait to make any kind of a break. You can see you're down to hoping that some of these shots connect. When they don't, they have to back on out of there. It's going to be 11 for BC.Game. They're relentlessly attacking this. Their confidence in winning these fights early on is just so high that... unfortunately for Bait, they can't really keep up right now.
They're obviously going to have very good contingency plans for that one. And they're so far 3 for 3 on it. They're being flawless. Things coming back together. Creeping past. Kenzo does spot out one. It's Cypher, who will actually get out and get down.
Okay, wide swing here. This is a bit of an issue. Kansas 4, you could see, really uncomfortable when he loses that back line, and they're going to be able to swing against him that deeply. Even to get the re-kill here, it's good. Jacob goes down, so at least you're not going to get a shot at the back, but there are so many more grenades still left on that T side, including 2 HEs, a lot of flashbangs. You need such a strong opening kill to begin to go for this, but the problem is, if you're not going for this, then it sort of feels a bit ridiculous too. You're basically giving them 12 rounds in a 4-on-4. Exactly. It's one kill, and that's it. The round is over. So I understand why they're staying close. They want to be able to do something here. What a position, though, for Cypher. Not quite ready, but I think it's too late anyway. They're going to be wiped out. And that is... it's just brutal here. BC.Game showing they can do it all over the map. It doesn't matter if they're attacking A or connector, or in this case, the B bomb site. They are winning.
What a scalp this would be for them in the finals. They who have won so many of these CCs. I think they've won 3, if I'm right in saying. BC.Game, that would be huge. Hetrick does find Cypher. That flash was so blinding towards Hetrick. I don't even think it affected Cypher too badly, but he just was a little bit asleep.
Still very winnable round here. If they can get a Sentinel, which they can, prime taps.
Wow.
I can't believe it. It did not look like he was going to check it, but he did right in the last second. And it's going to be a bomb plant going through them. Could be a 13th round here. BC.Game, a man up, and all of the pressure right now on Bait Nexa. He knows that. It's a very, very smart peek coming through. Confirms where Hetrick is as well. And Alex, I think they've already seen him. Or if not, he's still smoked off down there towards the connector position. He's going to have to reveal himself. Hetrick's practically dead already. And certainly will be now. It's Nork to get that one, and there's nothing Alex could do here. 1 versus 2. You could see the desperation already. The bomb is planted, ticking away. It's Jacob with the last kill, and it is BC.Game with the victory on the opening map here. What a strong second half. That's absolutely well played.
And not only because he top fragged, I actually really want to shout out Prime Tabs. I think, you know, this is a guy that I really knew so little about when BC.Game had picked him up initially.
They are the ones to watch. But we'll see. The pistol round's already underway. So let's see if BC.Game can win the tournament.
Well, let's go. We're not going to delay right into it. Cypher looking for the opening. He'll get it as well. Taking under. Oh, strive for the smoke. Kansas, all you can see him trying to jump away there. Hetrick with some good taps, but unfortunately Alex is very, very low. And Nexa pushing through like this is a deadly maneuver. He's definitely going to get this one, and he will. NPL in the 1 versus 2. They can play hide and seek with him, or they can try and fight him at the same time. But yeah, as long as they commit to something. Nice peeks. Nexa with the triple kill. It's BC.Game to win the pistol. Cypher is ready to take a deep swing here. And with a grenade in hand, Alex, if you get the timing wrong, if you're swinging left as they're peeking into you, that could be the end. But yeah, so far, nice job. NPL is also sticking around. They're just going to be peeking at the same time. No flashes, no nothing. Scary for Alex if he dies. Nork didn't even see him. Still going to get it. That's worth it. Absolutely worth it for BC.Game.
It is. Did we just call it there, honestly? 3 versus
Surely
3.
they're gonna stick around.
Yeah, you'd hope so, but 1 casualty and it changes this round absolutely. Nexa, I don't think he realized that him moving around exposes gun barrel, which exposed him inherently. Jacob's got to win this fight. You lose this, and this is a really doable retake. He's got the right idea. Just don't overthink it. He then pulls back towards the site. You've got to rely that something can be brought. Jacob, unfortunately, going to get caught in the back, and that'll be Bait, making a retake stick for them. BC.Game. All about in play for Nork. Rifles alongside it. Not to work with the CT side, but still, we've seen these Bait mouse say. Some of these rifle rounds look really clean for them. We know Hetrick's very versatile too. Hey, oh my god, for Cypher, I was about to say I don't like that, but how in God's name has he actually got away with that? Through a smoke and a nade, and he somehow makes that work. He never, ever should get away with that. And the fact that he's untraded too, it leaves me scratching my head.
Yeah. Bit confusing, I agree. Outside of the A-bomb side, there's just one, I think it's Alex holding here with the FAMAS. If he dies, there's no A defense, and they can't rotate in through the middle either. Strong play from Alex. How huge is that? 2 kills with the FAMAS. There's... I mean, I think the round is lost if he dies. Maybe even if he gets traded, there's still nothing to fight for. 35 seconds. Nexa trying to sneak his way through. He knows Alex is down there somewhere, but he's doing a really good job at it, just making himself hard to find. Comes back as they're occupied, battling towards the back of the A-bomb site. What an absolutely sick round. 1 for Mars to essentially win this round for Bait. That's so well done.
That is, honestly, that is very, very impressive from Alex.
Well, this is, again, not the best equipped round coming out from BC.Game, but doesn't mean it's completely a wash here. Wow. Cypher right in that was a weird shadow realm that he was in. It's a really good look for Bait as they try and see if they can extend the grand final. I'll lose the first map, but there is potential for Ancient at the end. And yeah, absolutely crushing this incoming B attack here. Nork, though, he will answer back, and yeah, that's a default setup for a really normal spam coming through there. He's going to get that one. Nork now. He actually gets one more shot. He's already got 4. He's looking for the ace here. Crouching in, and he gets here. Sickening round for the Swede. We have the AWP on Hetrick now. But they lost all the AKs as well. Push up outside of the A-bomb site. They have a good idea that there's nobody coming for an A attack, but are they going to be able to rotate in time? It doesn't seem like it. The Sentinel here trying to stay alive. They're going to lose MPL at the back in the Sentinel. He should be traded, and he will be. And again, because the push out of A They were sort of teetering on it, but it's not quick enough. That happens sometimes. If you're really quick with that push, sometimes you're basically shooting the T's in the back as they're still fighting in connector. That did not happen this time. Alex, he should win this one, but he is not committed to it. That's...
Just safe.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Sometimes, you know, we talk about what it means to peek an angle with intention versus just kind of, you know, I'm kind of looking, but not really. You could see it right there. He knows he's supposed to clear the angle, and he's going through the motions, but... he isn't really saying, okay, I'm dedicated to winning this fight. And that's the result.
Yeah, it's a little lazy, isn't it? Unfortunately.
Happens, you know. It happens all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it is a bit.
Oh, will this AWP save? I think it should be fine. Hedrick's going to look in, and he will get an Alexis. You take that, but still.
Let's see what this execute looks like. Again, they're not pushing out of the A-bomb side, so nobody knows what's coming. It's going to be down to this 3-man defense. There's some Molotov on the one side. Grenades raining in left and right, but still, it's Jacob to go down. Maybe not quite enough pressure added. They had plenty of grenades to try and get this done with, and once the Molotovs rain down on that forward position, it's shocking to see that there isn't more pressure added from the rest of BC.Game. Essential still alive out here. Has been the whole time. Finally, they shut him down. Kenzasaw catches the perfect timing. Prime taps with a grenade in hand and 40 seconds left. Strong rotate in, but Nexa was ready. He saw it coming, and now they can run.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's a foot race over towards A. And one in which, by the commitment here, they can hear them in towards mid. This could be a little funky. This fight in towards camera is everything for Alex. He's got to get at least one. Oh, he can't! How does Nexa get away with that? How? They've heard the last guy too. They know where he is. That is a ridiculous round of Counter-Strike from Nexa.
Especially if they end up losing the map, and as a result, the grand final. Going into round number 12, we've got 3 AKs, 2 MP9s. I say that, I was lying. It's only one MP9 now. Kenzasaw just burst it down or spam down for the smoke. Yeah, it's working out right now for them. There's been a bit of a bump in the road, and it really did require that ace from Nork, which again, I've got to highlight how ridiculous it is that that's what kind of brought them back in the game. Without it, who knows? Incendiary slowing them down, but there's still plenty of time here. They don't really have to rush into this. Alex going for a bit of a swing. They should be able to convert this. It's taken way too long now for BC.Game. I'm surprised that they weren't more assertive in going for that fight. They're going to battle their way through, but they're taking a lot of damage here. MP9, unfortunately, it's one click from Nork. Why not? He's 14-4 at the end of the half, so...
There's a big early flank happening. But very limited presence here. It's all in towards E-Box.
If they win this one, BC.Game, they are in a good position. Next, strong headshot. Oh, they're trying to hunt him down, but mid-air, he's just tracking them. The aim is beautiful. They finally get rid of Cypher and MPL. He wants to get close. They can't handle it. Nexa is way too sharp. And Alex, he is going to get pressured. Defuse kit is there as well. Prime tap. So that is all Nexa. What? That was so crisp. The mid-air shot. Yeah, very, very well done.
And they're taking some serious names as well. 9-4, 5 rounds of defense. Of course, a bomb plant does mean a buy for bait, but you lose this, and it gets really dicey. Good start, though. Nork gets clipped.
Yeah, they're doing a good job here in the grand final. This is way more the kind of BC game that, again, it kind of explains how they're able to get some of these results. When they are focused up, when they do have some of the individuals really working. And I mean, in this case, you know, it's not even Cypher and Jacob, right? It's Nexa and Nork, but that's fine. Just, you should be individually strong enough to do some real damage here. This round might fall apart a little bit. Nexa, nice timing, but still going to get pressured. He did get a little bit of damage into the round here. Hetrick going to be taking care of Cypher, and they will end up getting wiped out.
That pressure is already right back on. Such an important round, and you can see Bait really taking a sweet time of it, running through the motions, through the protocols. Molly down. Cypher takes a bit of damage. His goes down too. Just behind that smoke, something swinging in towards Z-Box for now, but under a minute, in they come.
Cypher flashed into it. Ooh, I don't know how, but Alex gets to live. It's NPL landing another headshot. This one much cleaner. Takes down Nexa. 40 seconds. the rotation is coming in. I mean, there is a way to win this still, especially if Nork can get a bit of a double here, but it's not going to be happening. Instead, Kansas takes him down. But you could see that the backup was there pretty early on. Now, unfortunately, Jacob is really far away. I don't know. That's a rough way to get started. The timing on the flash to go out of the B bomb site was sick, right? There was a way that if they get the kill on Alex early on, maybe they can defend the bomb site a bit better, but it just eluded them barely. That's going to be bait up to now 8 rounds. And again, the money is exploded here for BC.Game. This is turning into an absolute disaster.
Oh, tough. Really tough indeed. BC.Game are actually making this a lot harder for themselves.
I mean, if I had to guess now,
yeah,
I would say this is headed to the third map. This is what it feels like.
Same here. The bait T side looks really, really good. Smoke down. Will he survive through it? Oh my god, he does just about. It was a straight AK bullet that whizzed past, but 10 opening duels, and he finds himself 5 and 5. So it doesn't actually look that bad, but
okay.
You know, it's relentlessly in the thick of it, but at the same time, we still need a bit more. Jacob finds the first, but a quick trade from Kenzazor. Now they can scale in towards mid.
Incendiary thrown down on the one side, but Cypher finds himself in a very weird position. The orb is being wheeled in. Nork is here to try and help out. Cypher already calling it in, saying, yeah, I'm going to be rushed down any second now. Deep Molotov to keep that AWP away from the position, and Nork has to try and relocate. It's a good relocation, though. He's going to be taking on the Sentinel. Kenzazor going for the bomb plant. Don't see him winning this one in the 1 versus 2. Coming up out of the smoke, and with the jump up as well, he's going to be dead. So BC.Game, very important round there. It's not that much. Nice nade. Thrown from inside of the A bomb side. It banks off the wall and connects with the Sentinel. Prime Taps is here. Gun out. Sometimes people play this corner with a smoke and just try to sort of throw it down. He's going to get flashed in. I don't like him sticking around here. It's so dangerous. Wow. And he's going to get traded, but all the way from the back is Jacob. Oh, they line up for him. That is sickening. I think, one, they have a hard time seeing him.
He might have run out of bullets, and it could have been a different position. But that's all. A different world. 2 rounds of difference. 2 rounds away. BC.Game. Oh my god, that's such a bold move. A Sentinel on a bit of a fadeaway shot there gets it, but Jacob still sneaks past. That's the bomb. Uh-oh. That's the bomb. He's in the backlines now, and he knows there's a Carpets player somewhere.
Yeah, Sentinel still going to be really quick with that one. It feels like Jacob should have had a chance to pick that one up, but now is a very hard round to win. Cypher slowly getting a bit closer now, but he hasn't really had a great time on Anubis, and he's going to run right into head trick. Alex, essentially just a luxury position for him right now. He can probably look for exits. The bomb is going to be planted here. Wow. Deep pushes coming out from BC.Game. I kind of appreciate the attempt, but at the end of the day, they just get nothing for it. Trying to save the last 2 rifles here as bait get up to 10 rounds. And the economy is so shallow for BC.Game, right? They cannot afford to lose. Like, they've got to keep these rifles alive at all costs. And if you're bait, you should probably be hunting. Deny the mid-control for BC.Game, which could leave them a bit nervous. It's looking like an A attack again. And without any mid-control, I think they're going to commit to it as well. Just running deep in there. Prime Taps, kind of almost lucky to get that one. Essential. It's a beautiful double opening. Nexa steps into the remains of the Molotov. Does get one, and a nice headshot. My god, Nexa trying to do whatever he can to save his team. 2 versus 3. Bomb planted, sure, but this AWP from head trick, it should get smoked off. I feel like this is going to be up to Alex. Surely there's going to be enough grenades and smokes landing on this bomb site to just get rid of head trick's position entirely.
Surely. Flash comes over. Alex avoids it well enough. Gets the first. Uh-oh. Time ticking. Retake now with the orb is going to make life difficult. It's a crossfire that is so nasty. Orb swinging a fine for Nork as well. He's got one more to collect. An AKV orb on the site. He pulls the pistol out. And Alex does so well. Bait survive another scare. What is happening in this game? How actually, even though Bait's results have looked a little iffy, and if you look on paper, I've actually liked what I've seen from Bait on this map. Oh my god, this is dicey. MP9. Cypher, good for the first. Oh, can't get the second, but damage dealt. Bomb spotted 2. Round might be on here.
Pretty good for Cypher, honestly. That could have been so much worse, but the aggressive move for Essential.
Oh, no.
He's just pathing perfectly at this stage. Next, they're going to go down as well. 3 versus 2, and no, head trick. You definitely, all right, he's going to come back for it. He makes up for it. Everything is forgiven here. Alex with the headshot, and you're absolutely right. That's all of their money. They have the round loss bonus at least, so they're going to be able to go for some kind of hardware here, but it's going to be far from perfect here. It does look like Bait kind of want to go here. Back through connector we go. Easy opening. Cypher goes down. He's had such a miserable time on this map. It's really been rough on him. And that kill at range might just seal the deal here. Next is going to get traded out. They're doing such a fine job here. Third map is practically secured.
Yeah, this is what feels like a next to impossible retake. Flash going to come over. As Jacob creeps through that smoke. He's going to wait it out too. It's a reaction play here. Alex versus him, and he wins it out. That's good for the first. Swing up close, gets the second. I said next to impossible. 2 versus 2 in Essential's low. Hang on a moment. It's just MPL, which feels impossible to clear in the spot that they're in. And yeah, damage dealt. MPL just buying time, swinging a find, leading by example at the end there. As MPL plays time, Bait by the skin of their teeth win map number 2 and push us towards a decider here in this grand final when it's going to be Ancient up next. They're such an experienced side. They've been here before. A lot of these players have gone, and made very deep runs at top tournaments and all the rest. I mean, for Bait, they're young and a lot to prove, and Alex, a good start for him. He opts to pick up the gun. No way he gets away with this. Surely not. Nork, where are your bullets going?
I have no idea, but that is crazy. 5 versus 3. Cypher over at the B-bomb side. Barring an outcome here where he gets 3 headshots in a row, this should be a bomb plant and a 1 round for Bait. The rest of the team is all up to Cypher. If he can kind of come back and just land nothing but headshots, sure, they can do it, but instead he's going to be going down. So that's pretty much it here. Jacob sending out a bullet, looking to see if he could find that P2000. Finally, we'll get that job done. But again, this is pretty much over already. So, nicely done for Bait, I must say. Just smooth work, and even if Nexo is flexing a little bit in the middle, it won't change the actual round. It's a good job.
He's just about clearing Cypher here, but one flash completely shuts down this double defense that we've got in towards Cave. Cynthia might beat this stride. It's an awkward one, but he somehow gets the luxury of getting out.
Kansas
Oh no.
finding the time and taking on Jacob. It's a lot of pressure right now. He's looking into the A-bomb side, and they can still run back. Yeah, they're going to slip the net here. They know that Kansas is holding that CT spawn position, but can you actually make it through? It's a big question. First up, Nexa, nicely done. Manages to convert that kill, but he does take a fair bit of damage for it as well. The bomb's going to get planted, and Nexa's the one with the kit. Actually, Nork has one as well, so maybe you could try and go for it, but man, it's risky here. They're risking some of their important guns if they try. I can't blame them for wanting to do it, but I don't think this will be easy.
Oh, NBL, he got away with that. Felt like Brian toughed up the drop. This is the thing, actually, unfortunately, for BC.Game. They're taking fights which feel like good fights, right? But they're just losing the head-to-heads. And in what feels like unlosable spots, that Prime Taps one's a good example. He had the drop, he had the right play, but
only a helmet on Cypher, by the way. Which means this Mac 10 on Kansas is a super good weapon. Cypher dropped very low to start with. Put some pressure on him, and he's going to go down. Nobody on the bomb site itself. Nobody ready to hold that ramp. Next are doing insane work to try and bring them back in the round. Somehow it's a 2v2. Bomb is going to get planted right now. But remember, one of these is an AWP on Nork, so the retake can be made a bit tricky. If Prime Taps goes down, who knows what's going to happen here. Kansas picked up an M4 instead. Smoke up. Oh, that's going to block off the AWP quite a bit. And another one here. Prime Taps pushing in front. The timing is sick, but Head Trick was ready for it. He almost had it. Oh, no!
Oh!
How's that possible? Nork just gets the job done. Trying to see if he can get around it. He needs to know where exactly is Head Trick. He's faded back through the smoke. What a move. And there's no kit. It's a 10-second defuse here. Head Trick, he's thinking about it coming through. No scope for Nork. But again, without the kit, he cannot win the round. So just Head Trick taking a little sip of his tea there, I think. Saying, all right, yeah, you got me. Who cares?
map 2 into a strong start to map 3 and are getting closer to that grand final victory. Their 4th win, I mean, which would be massive for them. Essential for a double to respond to prime taps. And Jacob, but Nork will then find one of his own. He's in towards Donut. He breaks open that smoke, and Alex will reclaim the space. Uh-oh,
So
Molly
much damage on
down.
the Nork.
Bye-bye. Oh, no way!
I mean, it's a great job that he gets that one, honestly. Makes
Still
it a 1
losable,
versus
yeah.
2. Yeah, otherwise, who knows what could have happened, but did he spot it?
He didn't.
Certainly Alex did, but
Alex-
I don't know if Nexa did.
God. No, he has no clue, because he would have called over Cypher. He has no clue. Oh my god, how? This is ring around the roses here. His shadow should betray him, but Nexa's not looking. I can't believe it.
Oh my
That
god.
is so unlucky for Nexa and so fortunate for Alex. Molly down, bomb plant. He can play anywhere. Oh, what a smoke as well. It's perfect.
Absolutely outrageous, the timing there. Cypher coming on through, and Alex just ready and waiting. An insane clutch for him.
Call a pause. Yeah,
Oh,
Cypher weren't too happy about that one at all. Oh my god. I don't blame him either. That's such a tilter. With a good start for Brian Taps. He got an opener in that previous round and it made no difference in the end. Another double opener because Jacob also supported with that second kill in the previous round, but not going to count out bait. I've already learned not to. Bye-bye, Nexa. Alex is unstoppable off that clutch. That's so confident.
They just keep slipping through their hands. 3 versus 3. Prime taps on the other side. Alex, he's surely going to be dead on this one. Yeah, no issue. And they need to commit to something probably. Still a winnable round here, even in the 2-on-3. Sneaking on through into the AWP, unfortunately. And a 1 versus 3. They've lost one of these. I don't see them losing another one here. Essential. Don't know if he got spotted on that shallow peak. Cypher coming back into it. He is ready this time. So finally, a round that goes their way.
Knocks the daylights out of it. Oh, man. Upshot missed by a flying Mach 10. That's so brutal. Oh, it's so annoying for Nork. His position's good, but he just faces off against a flying AK and a Mach 10 and a 7,000 flashes that come over. But Bomb still struggles to go down, but the Mach 10 swings back. What a quick round from Bait. That was relentless. Not without the right utility. BC.Game, they need to go aggro at some point, but the lack of space in there, Cypher wasn't able to swing and support. Oh, head trick.
Okay.
Thirds? Why not? He's not being pushed off the angle. Stay posted.
I don't hate it at all. 5 versus 3. I can't believe the Bait are looking this sharp. We did say they had a bit of a break before the grand final. They played in the earlier semi-final. I wonder if that's the kind of thing that's also coming into play a bit, where maybe it feels feels like a little more energized here towards the end of the series. MPL does go down, but trading that kill is enough to get the bomb planted for sure. And BC.Game, you don't have any money in the bank. I mean, but at the same time, you need more rounds. You need to get every single round here. So
Yeah.
you kind of can understand if they want to at least lurk around, try and find a kill. Maybe they get one early on, they make it a 2-on-2 trying for the retake. It's Prime taps with one good headshot, and actually a lot of damage on the head trick as well. Alex out here battling, but that headshot will seal the deal. Yeah, I kind of don't blame them for trying that 2-on-3. I don't know what else they're supposed to do. Very impressive performance here tonight. Head trick already boosted up. Looking for any kind of entry that he could get. It's Alex with 11 kills as well, kind of leading charge of Fate at the moment. Cypher up close. Nice little swing. Very good double, but it's not over yet. Bomb site still cleared open here. It's a 3 versus 3, and they've got a man over by the A-long position. I think Jacob is hearing it. Yeah, so Jacob's hearing the footsteps.
Basically, Nork and Cubby, one playing long. They can get a lot of real estate in towards KU as they move through. It's just about this fight on Prime Tab, so they can win out this one. They're going to go dry for it, which I think is a really bold call, and doesn't work out. I don't understand that, because we have so much utility, especially Headtrick could have very easily flashed them into that fight. We go dry there, and it's a really, really simple shutdown. 6 rounds of deficit. You want the final 2 of this half. Pistol in the first gun round to start off in the second. Oh, that nade is so unfortunate. How does that bank back? That is brutal. And it's not worked out. Oh, man. That one nade alone could have been all the difference. That pixel it catches. I don't know if production can bring that back up after the round, but that actually would have made such a difference in those fights.
Oh, yeah. 2v3 here. Re-smoking it again. I mean, what do you do? Trying to blast their way through. Prime taps goes down. Nice reaction from Alex. And they're going to have to walk away. 9 rounds now for Bates. There's another important thing, right? Even when Bait lose a round, it feels like they're doing such a great job. Maybe after the break for the second half, it's gonna be more exciting. It's not gonna cut it. Alex swinging out. What a headshot to begin with. They even had, I think, a couple of flashes to set it up, but they don't even want them. No, I'm just gonna get the kill right here.
Oh.
Nork does take him down, but the bomb is planted.
It's still such a difficult round, isn't it? Alex has been lights out in this map. What a performance from him. And even though he goes down right there, it feels like it shouldn't make a difference. Let's trade. Yeah, we will. Nice work from Hedrick. They now know where both are. Heard the steps. Good trades again from Kenzasort. This is a great post-1 setup. They've got the numbers advantage and they're keeping them. They're playing off each other. They're not giving any isolate to fight. Wonderful work from Bait. There's so little I can critique from them in that half. And even the one round they lost, which I wasn't a fan of, you know, Bait have already got 2 hands on the trophy. They just need to lift it up.
This is an ugly picture that's shaping up right now for BC.Game. Jacob trying to open it up here. It's taking quite a while, and they're actually all stopping. No. I don't know why. I feel like when you stop on that ramp to fight with the Glocks, you're giving so much space for the USPs to do exactly this. Headtree with 3.
But a brutal matchup. What an ancient from Bait.
Yeah, you've got to try something. Hetrick denying any attempt to get through that CT spawn position. And 5-on-3 here. Bait just completely taken over the map. BC.Game. Be so curious to see if they can find a way to iron out these problems. So it isn't the first time that I've seen them get into this kind of position where they just slightly disappear. And yeah, I mean, again, that's got to be like a leadership and a chemistry situation for them. Can't be doing that, especially now that you're qualifying for bigger things and hoping to make this team, you know, a more dangerous one over time.
Yeah. Next up, we'll get Kenzasort. Hang on a moment here. Hetrick's low. It's not. Count our chickens before they hatch here. This is still a very weird round. Next are on for the ace clutch. Smoke goes down. He'll try and plant, and the indecisiveness unfortunately allows Hedrick to just turn on a swivel there. Clinical, crisp, clean. Everything you want to see from a side of their caliber, proving that they deserve to be fighting up against some of these tier 1 teams and getting these LAN invites. Super impressive. The consistency out from Bait is scary, to say the least. Pistol pulled out. Nork. Oh, flashbang. He's just trying to stay alive. All right. 2 versus 3.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. For Bait, it's very cool to see them sort of live up to the hype. They've had some of their own consistency issues, but today definitely haven't been feeling too much of it. The semi-final was very impressive, and this is looking very good once again. Cypher's moved all the way up here, but again, like we said, BC.Game, they would need to win 10 in a row to try and get this into overtime. That's a very long ways away. Kenzasort just trying to make it a bit expensive, just being a bit of an annoying player outside of the site here. Nork's got to really make a run for it here.
But still, at least a bit of confidence in themselves, saying, all right, we can actually just fight these guys, and we can win our head-to-heads. Pistol for Alex. Double rifle, double MP9. Good start for Hedrick. Jacob clipped as he goes back in the right direction. M4 scooped up. Now 3 of them to work with, and Hedrick in the right spot.
We always say, at least don't lose a round like this one. That's always the most heartbreaking thing. Nexa, gotta be careful in the middle. There is a player still right next to him. Hedrick's gonna be going down. Alright, there's MPL striking. It's the 3-on-3. The bomb is at least gonna get planted here, so I think that affords them quite a bit of security. don't see this retake getting close. I'd probably just fully be looking for some exits. Actually, they got 3 M4s, so now you just might not even care about the exits. Just try and get the rifles into the next round and be happy with that.
Yeah, 3 rifles save. You can buy around that and towards the next, no problems.
Could be hard to check, even if you check one of them. You might just fall flat on the other one. It does seem like the B-bomb side is going to be wiped out here. A little boost, and it is just taking away Nexa. Good find, and that's the round pretty much over. So, good job.
Oh. 2 rifles saved. Kenzo, you actually may as well look for something with this pistol. You've got no investment, no armor, no kit, nothing really to kind of, I guess, lose in that sense. Maybe see if he can pick himself up a gun. He hasn't spotted out, though. He's jumping for info, trying to bait them into fights. He just gets out. They are looking for a little hunt, at least. Kenzazor, he can hear these steps. They're being relayed over. One spotted on towards Cypher. Uh-oh, Cypher gets his. Flash is great, and it will do a lot of damage. MPL doesn't get away with his life intact. Very expensive hunt at the end. However, doesn't matter too much, if I'm being completely honest.
You know, a couple of people try every once in a while. Okay, let's see. How much further can this go? BC.Game, a long ways away from the comeback still. I've got to be honest about that. You can win in a freaky way, or at least save the rifles. It's a bit boring, I kind of recognize that, but might be the way to do it.
Yeah, it's smart Counter-Strike, I think, is the ultimate thing, right? You just got to play a bit of the long game because you actually have time to work with in the long game. Important kill. A double stack here in towards K. The second Ascential takes any sort of damage, there should be a swing behind it. Cypher spotted one. They know Kenzazor is somewhere around CT. Molotov down to stop any temple push. He's crept up, though, but he's so alone here. Look at this from Jacob, too. His lurk as well.
Yeah, it works out actually very well. Bomb going to be planted as well. And the AKs, save them if you can. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see a... Yeah, that's all it takes. I will see. 6 more rounds to go. It all counts. Bomb back in T-spawn. Default unfolding. They are very quick towards the donut, to be honest. So, kind of curious. Alex playing this position. He's going to see the shadows. He knows they're coming around the corner. Could pick up that AK that he managed to save in the previous round. He doesn't realize there's a second. Oh, he surely should have. The shadow will show once again. Alex in trouble, and he will end up going down. He actually had a chance, I think, maybe to just sit still and pre-fire that angle as Cypher came around the corner, but 1-for-1 trade opening up this round. Ascential boosted up. It's a good position, and he's got the other AK here. He could do it if he gets the kill on the guy coming in on prime taps here. There is a way to maybe do it. Oh, Deagle headshot's gonna take all the attention away. Prime tap's gonna be dead. Cypher comes out trying to save them here. It would suck if they lost the 2 AKs and some pistols to follow it with. And Cypher, super well done. That's a nice shot.
Still potentially losable. Potentially now that an AK scooped up as well. And a smoke, but no kit. So it would need to be a 10-second defuse. And instead, the smoking main. I kind of like that. Oh, hello. That could put a lot of pressure on. This double stacked main. Molotov, though, is a line-up. Nice work. Fight is good. Kenzazor delivers. They know the other's there as well because he's flashed his way through. Tap on towards the bomb. MPL holding. AK scooped up as well. We're sticking this bomb here. He doesn't know. Nork's not going for it. He's not going for it. They might just defuse. Oh, he got him off as well. He got him off with one of his final bullets. I cannot believe he gets away with that. Oh, my God. What a game. What a game. 5 rounds, though, in this. There is a world here.
Oh, well, Alex doing some good work to begin with. Bomb just barely being planted, but the Sentinel had already made his run to the sites. This is crazy. Wallbang coming through from Jacob, but That bomb, how are they going to be able to defend it? That's an AWP on the other side, too. Nort goes down. Jacob, the last one. The wallbang might even be the way to try and do it. He's flashed and taken down. Ken Sisor able to get the job done. And a victory for BC as they crown themselves champions and winning the grand final here. That is very, very convincing. Absolutely well played, especially on this third and final map.